Welcome to the Manager to Manager podcast. I'm your host, Kamaria Scott. Have you ever wondered what it takes to be a successful manager, or how organizations can support their managers to lead engaged, healthy, and high-performing teams? If so, this is the podcast for you. Every week, we explore the world of managing and leading teams and how we can make it better for those who are in the role and their people. For those of you who are in the role, you know the daily challenges that exist and that it can sometimes feel like you're in it alone. But don't worry, you're not. We're here to be a part of your community. In every conversation, we'll chat with experienced managers at all levels from all sorts of industries and get the inside scoop on their triumphs, struggles, and everything in between. We'll be digging into their real-life experiences and sharing actionable advice with practical, tangible takeaways that you can use to become a more effective leader. For those of you who are in HR or business leaders, you know how important it is to have not just pockets of effective leaders, but for it to be a consistent experience across the organization. So there's something for you too. You'll hear firsthand from our guests what managers need to be successful and how you can embed great people leadership into the fibers of your culture. Now, if you're intrigued and hoping you might hear the tea on a specific organization or a guest's current team, you won't hear that here. But you will get the benefit of the breadth of their experience in the role and a constructive dialogue on how we can improve the manager experience and their impact on their teams. Now, you might be wondering, who am I and why this podcast in a sea of podcasts about leadership and management? Well, first, I'm an IO psychologist obsessed with employee engagement, and yes, that's still a thing, and the experience of work. I'm also someone who has spent the majority of her career developing and coaching thousands of managers and studying what it takes for them to be successful. And lastly, I'm a manager who through my own experience realized that this role is a full contact sport. It might not be as easy as some think. I wanted to give voice to those who are doing this job well despite the challenges and create an avenue for all of us to learn, grow, and lead together. So grab a cup of coffee, multitask if you need to, but join us as we chat about all things managing and leading teams.